What's good, YouTube? So I just got done working this dude out a little bit. We're out here in the park, and I played fetch with him, and I let him just kind of do his own thing off leash. He's a really smart dog. He comes back to me whenever I call him. And you know, there's really not that many people out here. It's cold here in Texas. I mean, it's 28 degrees, but the wind, you know, the wind chill kind of sucks. So there's not that many people out, and you know, I always take this dude out off leash because he's pretty smart. You know, he'll listen to me. He knows where he gets his food. So he's a smart dog, man. I'm glad I got him. But anyway, this video is about why I bought a brand new truck for Hotshot. I was doing a lot of research, you know, trying to start Hotshot, and you know, I was looking into trucks, this and that, trying to see what kind of equipment I needed. And I had a 1500, you know, a GMC 1500, and I moved a couple cars with it, just like, you know, a single car, and it was just as a favor for a guy who has a Hotshot business. He has a transport business. He has a semi, but he needed a couple cars moved, and I did it with my 1500, you know. And you know, it wasn't bad. It was good. It was all right money, you know, that what he paid me. But you know, obviously, I was thinking the bigger truck I have, the more cars I can move, especially if I'm gonna be doing it for myself as my business, you know. So I decided to get a 2500 Cummins. I didn't want to go 3500 because, you know, that's when you start getting into the point of where you might need a CDL. You know, if I start doing 3-4 cars, I probably need a CDL then. You know, most likely will need a CDL then. If I'm doing just 2 cars, I don't need a CDL yet. And yeah, so I eventually plan on getting my CDL, but so I decided to go with the 2500, right? So I was looking them up, you know, researching where I could find the 2500. I was looking for a used one. I didn't want one that had a ton of miles on it, so I was looking at like 150,000 or less, you know, miles. And honestly, they were super expensive. Like, if you wanted a $150,000 truck or 150,000 or less mileage truck, you were looking at like a 2018, 2017, you know, maybe 2019 Dodge, and those were going for like 48,000. You know, somewhere like 48, 50, you know, in that price range. And I was like, man, I don't want to pay that much money or get involved, because I mean, I was gonna finance it no matter what, you know. I didn't want to spend that much money on something that has 150,000 miles. I know it's a diesel. I know they run forever, but either way, like 150,000 miles is a lot of miles, you know. My GMC didn't even have that much, and it's a 2014, you know. So I mean, you know, diesels are made to be ran. So I know it was pretty. They were all probably pretty worked, you know. And starting this business, so this thing revs up. It's a high idle, I believe, because my heater ain't on, but it revs up by itself. If I press the brake, it'll come down. So it's probably just a high idle, you know, for the heater. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys that. But anyway, what I was saying is I don't want to pay that much money for something that was ran that much and that old, you know, because, you know, that's when it starts breaking down and stuff like that. That's the last thing I wanted, was having to worry about breakdowns, having to worry about a used equipment that's already been ran, you know. That's more probability of it breaking down. I know this 2022 could potentially break down, of course, you know, it's running, it's working. But it's brand new, you know, it's a brand new engine, brand new transmission, brand new drivetrain. So, you know, it's probably gonna work better than having 150,000 miles, and I can make some money before it breaks down. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, there's less probability of it breaking down. One. Second, I paid $58,000 for this truck. You know, well, it was priced at 58. You know, there's always dealer fees, this and that, and that. You know, so off the dealership, it ended up being 63,000. You know, and then the place that I did my loan through, Credit Union of Texas, they offer a bunch of I guess you would call it programs, incentives, I don't know what you would call it. Yeah, like a program to where maybe you can't make the payment, you know, if you get sick. I guess it's like an insurance plan, like through them. You know, just this guy's tired now. He likes it back there. Nice and cozy. But yeah, it's like an insurance plan basically through them, just so that, you know, so that they ensure that they're gonna get paid. And so where was I going with that? So yeah, they have a program to where they repair anything that goes wrong with it. Like if my windshield cracks, if my rim cracks, if there it goes again. If my rim cracks, I even asked them if the fuel pump goes out, because I know these have problems with the fuel pump. And yes, I guess I do have the CP4, but it's the updated CP4 fuel pump. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about, this is the updated C4 fuel pump. So hopefully I don't have any issues with it. But yeah, the bank, they said anything that goes wrong with it, they'll replace it. I just have to put $100 deductible towards the fix, you know. So I'm down with that. But I of course ended up paying more. So total with everything, what my total loan was $70,000 fucking dollars, right? $70,000 for this truck, which is a lot of money. But honestly, I feel more secure in this truck, and I feel like it'll be better for me. Also, I didn't have to put anything down. You know, that's what good credit does for you. I did have my brother co-sign for me, because I was only approved for $55,000, so I needed just a little bit more. So my brother co-signed for me, and he also has really good credit. So, you know, I was able to get it 0 down, which is good. I also purchased a trailer, and I was trying to find a trailer. It was a lot of places told me 12 weeks, some places told me 16 weeks, and I'm trying to get an enclosed trailer, at least 36-foot trailer, so I could throw 2 cars in there. So some places were telling me 12, 16, like that. I found this one place in Georgia. It's called Renowned Trailers, and they said 5 to 6 weeks for a trailer. So I put my down payment, I put my deposit, and I'm probably gonna have to finance the rest, you know. But hopefully, you know, my credit can do that. 0 down as well. I mean, I just paid the deposit for them to start building it, which was 10%. Trailer total came out to be like 15 something. So I paid $1,500 in deposit. And you know, 5 to 6 weeks from now I'll get it. So yeah, I mean, I'm starting this business with everything brand new, and I'm excited for it, man. I'm gonna make some money with this business. Hopefully, my plan is to pay, you know, my truck payment for this truck is $1,040. $1,040. I plan on paying like $2,500 on it, just so I can get the count low, you know what I mean? And probably if I get it low enough, I could trade it in before the warranty goes out, before the the manufacturer warranty goes out, I could probably trade it in, get me a brand new one, you know, in a year. I'm definitely gonna get me a brand new one. So yeah, that's my plan on the trailer as well. I don't know what my payments are gonna be, but I plan on paying at least $1,000 a month, you know, and that'll be like 15. Like I'll pay it off in a year as well. About a year, you know, maybe a year and a few months. But my plan is to pay my equipment off and hopefully get another driver. You know, these are my goals right now. And in 2 years, I plan on having myself and another driver. So yeah, that's my plan right now. Sorry guys, I have a little runny nose right now. It's cold outside. But yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan right now. But yeah, I got sidetracked, I guess. So yeah, this truck, that's why I bought it, brand new. I still haven't started yet. This Hotshot process, you know, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know how to start the paperwork. I didn't lease on to anybody. I just asked questions. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos. This guy, and he's not my friend, but a guy I knew, because I built him a bag rack, like a heavy bag stand rack, or whatever you want to call it. I built it for his garage, and we were talking, chopping it up, and he said this is what he does. Well, he does semi, but he was telling me about Hotshot and this and that, and I've been asking him about advice. You know, he told me to get my DOT number, get my MC number. He was trying to get me to, well, he wasn't trying to, but he told me I could sign on, lease on with him. But you know, I kind of just want to make my own rules. You know, I don't want to be doing Hotshot and then having, like, I want to chill also. Like, if I go to a new place, I want to stay there for maybe a day, you know, hang out a little bit. You know, I want to do it on my own time. I don't want to be freaking, hey, do this, go over here, go over there, go over there. You know, I don't want to be dispatched like that. So for me, it was worth it to start on my own. You know, we'll see how it goes. I still haven't even started yet. I applied for this in the beginning of the year. It was like December 28th. Today is January 20th. So I still haven't even started. I know it sounds crazy, but I already paid for the insurance. My MC numbers are ready to go. I still need my ELD device. It's coming in today, I believe. You know, I had to build this bed. I had to find this truck. You know, so I got my MC number, and then I started all this process. You know, I had to pay for insurance the first month, which was $1,200, because I put my GMC on there so it could be cheaper. So I started it. I opened it up like that. That's how I was able to prove insurance. And then I sold my GMC. I got this truck. I just put it on regular State Farm insurance, not my commercial insurance, so I don't have to pay that. I don't have to pay that bump up yet. I started figuring out all my ELD stuff and all that, you know. Meanwhile, my DOT, I created my logo. I made some business cards. I printed out some shirts even, because I was printing out shirts a while back. So I did some shirts for myself. So right now, I'm really just waiting on my logos and my DOT number to come in, so I can glue it or paste, whatever we call it, apply it onto my truck. So I'm waiting on that so I can apply it. You know, because you can't pull any loads unless you have your numbers. So legally, I guess. So I'm waiting on all that. I ordered some seat covers for this truck. I ordered some floor mats, and that might seem kind of dumb to you guys, but you know, this truck I'm gonna keep it nice, like I do with all my vehicles. I'm gonna take care of it, and you know, keep it nice. That way, if I ever want to trade it in or sell it, or even if another driver takes it, you know, another one of my drivers takes it, then I can you know, have a nice truck for them, you know, if that's what they want to do. But yeah, what else? So yeah, I'm waiting on all that. What else was I waiting on? There was another thing. Oh yeah, because I'm paying my insurance on the 27th. But right now, I'm paying $1,200 for my GMC. I haven't switched them yet. So what I'm thinking of doing is waiting for the 27th, and paying the $1,200, and then adding this truck on there after the 27th, so that I don't have to pay the extra amount this month. I'll just have to wait. I'll just end up having to wait for next month when I pay the full amount for this truck. Does that make sense? That way I can kind of like skip a high payment. But either way, with the ELD device, the Keep Trucking, shout out to Keep Trucking, they said I would get a discount, an 18% discount on my insurance just for having the device. But I haven't received it yet, so I'm still waiting on that. And then I could get my discount. And then today is January the 20th. So next week is the 27th. I think Thursday of next week is the 27th. So my plan is to rent, either start looking for a trailer rental around me, start looking for a open carry, if anybody has one, looking for an open carry near me. If not, I'll just do fleet, or freight. I'll do freight for now, but I'm gonna rent the trailer for a month, and then hopefully by then my trailer will be done. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to rent one for now, and then next month I'll get, or month and a half from now, 6 weeks from now, I'll get my own trailer. So I'm probably gonna be off 2 weeks next month, but with this rental trailer, I can start, just figuring out how I'm gonna do it, how it's gonna work out, getting used to being on the road, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited. Homie's excited. We're gonna make this work. Even having him, I know he wants to run. Like right now, he's tired already. He's still a puppy, but he still needs sleep. And I know he's a Belgian Malinois, and they're really active dogs, but so am I. And this is gonna work out because he's gonna force me to get off my truck, if that makes sense. Like he's gonna be anxious and wanting to get off, which is gonna make me get off, and it's gonna make me work out. It's gonna make me run, and that's good because I really value my health. And being a trucker, I know a lot of truckers are fat. They have bad habits when it comes to eating, and I'm not trying to be that. I'm also consider myself a martial artist, someone who likes to do martial arts. And with this new business, like I said, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna be like driving ridiculously, like killing myself. Basically, I've learned not to do that because for longevity wise, if I'm driving freaking 11 hours every day, I'm not gonna want to do this very long, So I'm thinking if I drive 8 hours a day and take take the rest of the day to either find loads, get loads, go run with this fool. I find gyms in my area. I find there's jujitsu gyms everywhere. There's kickboxing gyms everywhere. So I'm gonna be finding gyms, looking at new places, finding new places to hike, taking this dude out to hikes, training this guy. So I'm excited. I'm gonna go see the country. I'm ready. Maybe meet some girls, on the road. Meet some girls in different states, different countries, different cities. It's gonna be fun. You guys keep watching my videos, subscribe, and you're gonna watch some pretty cool stuff.